And we back with another episode of MLB The Show 25 Road to the Show. I made it to the big leagues, but I haven't been able to get my hitting together. That speed is kind of throwing me for a loop. I can't find my groove. And pitching I'm doing alright, but my ERA is kind of nasty. I've been giving up hits every game so far. I got saves, ain't no win, but I've been left-hand batters is giving me trouble.
Back here at Chase Field, and now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel
This is tough.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over, so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game, or maybe even walk it off.
Damn.
That skips into there.
Nah, I just TV and.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
He's swinging at everything, right? He want to swing. He's swinging.
Swings and he breaks his bat. Picks it up with the bare hand. Gathers it.
Go sit down.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
I wasn't even expecting that. That's my first time that happened. Like the bat broke and I had to go get to it.
He's 2 outs away.
That's 1 in a million.
In now.
1 in a million. Dum, bum, bum,
There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
He got good speed.
The pitch.
Being chased out.
And that one fouled off.
He's winning to chase. Keep chasing.
It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is
good
here
slider.
Comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
I didn't know that.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now up next for Arizona, Jordan Lawler.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5
splitter
games.
kind of is some of the fastball. I like that. That's why I be listening to the commentators. I need all the information I can get. This is a bad pitch. I don't know. I'm trying it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Got him.
Big swing and a miss.
See if I can get him right here.
1 strike away, and it remains 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him.
That's the ball game. Boom. Pitched a clean inning for the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. He came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped his team get the win. Nice job.
Attack the hitters. Finally, I ain't give up no hits. Every game I was giving up a hit. I ain't get played the game. That was a clutch save. My ERA went down 1 point. No, that's what I'm talking about.
So 2 down. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon when he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Liner, base hit.
Can I get it? Oh, wow.
First heading for 2. Marte around second.
Get him!
Makes it all the way to third with a
I should have relayed.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times.
That's what I should have did. I do not need this bat. This bat is. I ain't been getting no hits with it. Let's see the white or blue. Let's go ocean. Let's see what that is. No, I don't like ocean. Ooh!
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't
expect that curveball there again.
In the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, 2 ball.
Early. I'm safe.
That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jonah Heim stepping in now for the Yankees. There goes the runner. Ripped to third. Fires across the diamond. And that is
I tried to steal a base just in case.
Strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now it's Juan Yepes singing when the year's over. He'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season.
You got 53?
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series.
Yepes. He just got another one.
Base hit.
You gotta test my arm. Go to second. Sham it.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
No matter what team I'm on, my pitchers be giving up hits.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
We ain't got no runs. Come on now. Come on. I don't like that color. Oh, I want it white, not yellow.
Burns back to work. Ooh. And a swing and a miss. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin, and that's outside. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019.
Where's Corbin?
He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA.
Oh, shit. That was right there.
Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there.
Come on, bro.
Really got in on him, and you know the cutter is really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
This ball's chopped on the
Chompers.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth.
Am I intimidated by the big leagues? Might be.
2 on, 1 out. Gabriel Moreno.
Gotta find my swagger.
In the air, center field.
Go ahead. I did hit him the run. Taste my arm.
Runner tags at second.
Test my arm. Go sit down.
And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play, but man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
If I can't get it hit, I gotta do something at least. But this bat gotta go.
For the Yankees, Jay Bone. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one lifted in the air center field.
That's a good hit. That's a good hit.
2 down.
That's a good hit.
The Yankees looking to rally.
On target, good swing. Come on, that should have been a home run.
Game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Oh, the Diamondback. That's who he's playing. Cosby. I should have left so we could change them jersey. Look at my batting average, .083. Coach, but they gonna send me back to the D League. I keep playing like that. What I want to do? I gotta do some. I do batting practice. Closing time.
Back at Yankee Stadium, and
We
now
up
the
two.
DH, Jared Triolo.
I don't need to let nobody get on base.
Bone goes 6'1", 23 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's just foul. At the belt and fires. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame.
Catcher, why you ain't just take it, bro? You right there.
Nice looking, able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Ryan Reynolds here. The tying run at the plate. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
One strike.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's a little bit low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. There's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground, right
Let's
side.
take that. Thank you. Go sit down, y'all.
Off balance feed. There's one. On the first. Got him.
Good double play, y'all.
Play to end it.
Get right out that gym. Easy.
Well, not a whole lot of nitpick in this performance, Boog. He came out of the bullpen ready to go, and he executed. And that helped him get
Closing these shits out, but I can't. Come on that field. I gotta do my thing. Coach was so good on me at bat. I'm doing that bad. I want to upgrade my discipline. That's what I'm lacking. Quick sell. Quick sell. That bat look nice, but it's trash. need a new bat, man. Get this right here. Center field. Ooh, I'm hitting 7th in the lineup. That's bad. I ain't get a hit since my first game.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Boom. The next to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently.
At all.
Hits over his last 5 games.
Popped.
Oh my goodness. Come on.
And there's 2 away.
Discipline and patience. I ain't showing neither. Neither or. Swinging at every pitch.
So up next, Tyler Soderstrom.
I'm not trying to get no time in or nothing. Just swinging.
He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Gotta take my time. Do it right. You can do it. He going. Good catch.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
My bad.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
There we go. That's a double.
Towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
That contact is up. I gotta upgrade that power. I'm playing against better competition.
Pardon. Stepping in now for the Yankees.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a base hit.
I'm going.
Throw is offline, and he's
let's go. Let's go, Jonah.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out.
Anytime I get on base, something good happen, though. I just got to get on base.
Here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. The Athletics down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Base knock center field.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Calm down, bro.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. On the ground. And that chance handled.
Safe.
Bang, and the inning is over.
Oh, wow.
So they get 3 runs on 1 hit, the home run. First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. That's towards center. Boom. Settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Puts the tag on him and it's another play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really
good center field
more
work.
Than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Good on. No bounce, no nothing, finally.
Jay Bone digs in now. 1 for 3.
Let's make it 2 for 4.
And that one fouled off.
That was right there. All right.
He's up by 3.
Right down the middle.
Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Well, pretty clear.
Great
He's
angle.
trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Oh, disrespectful.
Boom. With an okay game of the win.
Oh, you'll never complain about.
One hit. Number 12.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Brian Buelvas.
No runs, man.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him.
It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is
Good
what you want to
fastball.
see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
That's it out. Chill. Thank you, Volpe.
Down and there's 2 gone.
That was dangerous.
So it's their last chance in this one. Xavier Edwards up next for the A's. Check
He swung.
No appeal. Yankees up by 3. Line to second, snagged on the bounce.
What's it at?
Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
He hot.
Didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Managers dream of having a reliever who pitched like he did in this one, Boog. Came out of the pen ready to go, and he really locked down this lineup to help secure that W.
No hits, no strikeout. I'm beating up. Coach let me play. Yeah.
We go to the 9th.
Slam the dough.
The catcher, Jake Rogers.
The dough. That's the dough. I can't say that. The whole thing. I can't say that in a word.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit.
Come on, second base. You got to make that catch, boy.
On base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next up for the A's, Gregory Jones. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Ball one, no strike.
In the air, right field.
Oh my goodness! I just lost the game.
He scores to tie it up. Now a second crosses the plate.
Get him.
Cut off to third. The tag out. There comes a skipper out of the. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, A.J. Puk.
First loss of the year.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always
3 hits, 2 runs. Can we get what? 77? Take 70. Or that's my hidden. Left-hand batter's giving me problems still. Still having 400.
We'll go back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth. Here's the
cover boy, De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Let's see.
And takes low for ball one. In there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's ball 3. Ryan
Trying to get him reaching.
In the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You got my number or something?
1-run game, bottom 9. And the tying run
That's a strike, man. That's a strike.
Grinding out that at bat, saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And the slider just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Junior Caminero, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. There goes Ellie. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Now move to first. De La Cruz back in standing.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Grounder.
Ooh, hit off my leg.
On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. Swing and a bouncer out to short.
Bye-bye.
Throw to first. Ball game.
GG.
And the Yankees strand the tying run on base.
It was difficult. Wasn't an easy closeout, but we got it.
That's the kind of relief effort a manager likes to see, Boog. He was steady and kept him in a position to win, and that's exactly what they did. Nice work all around.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jay Bone.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
High fly ball on that one.
Shit, that was a hanger.
On the right side.
He's lucky. Put that shit right back over there.
0-1. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. First and second, no outs. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. The 1-2. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Let's get a hit.
To
Bring me
first,
home.
maybe a 2-1. To Elliott, second
Nope.
for one, and
Double
a
play.
run
All
scores
scored
on the
though.
double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play.
You got it
and
right
then
back
from there,
too.
completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
My batting average is trash. I see why it took so long to call me up. But my pitching game decent.
And there's a strike.
Just a bit tardy
it
there.
is
Not
right
sure
there,
if he
late.
had a hard time
I
picking it
saw
up out
it.
of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In the dirt.
Come on, tell you something.
And that
Late.
is out of play.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right-hander kick steals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Volpe off of first with 2 away. Back foot slider struck him out. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit. base hit. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And that's
a strike, but they let me live.
Late with the swing there. See if you can go upstairs
a little bit.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Patience. Gotta have patience.
One down, base is empty.
Give me something good. Right. Can we get a home run, please? First one in the major league.
First major league home run. A special moment in
took
his young
mad game to get one.
Maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
I hope it do. Open up the floodgates.
It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
I wish it was in the Bronx, but it's on the road. We'll take it. Thank y'all.
And now Jay Bone. He's already homered here in this one.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
These Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at bats out of them. You have to be impressed with how they're running at the plate.
Slings to second.
I'm safe.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up.
Oh no,
they're staying
you gotta go ahead.
which is easier said than done sometimes.
One. In the dirt.
Marcell Ozuna. Ooh, that boy good. Marcell.
That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second homer of this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-4.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Thank you.
And here is Stone Garrett.
Josh Witkowski? Who is that? He about to give up a single. Or give up a pop fly at least.
Line drive. Boom. Puts it away. And the inning is over. Reds leave one. They trail it here 9-4.
Just gonna put your pressure on her back? Crazy.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. TJ Antone.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Just get on base. That's what you need. Got you. My son Marcel told me just get on base. A double would be perfect. Double up.
Bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
Double up.
Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-4.
Aaron Judge proud of me.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
And there was a low pitch out of the strike zone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
There we go. Yeah, I went there that time. There's something about this. Something about the red stadium that I like.
Boom. Went deep for the first time in the major leagues, and I'm sure he'll treasure that moment forever. 2 homers on the day.
Oh, for sure, Boog. I mean, I still talk my kid's ear off from time to time about my first homer off of Omar Olivares. It's a proud memory.
I don't even remember the picture, but I just remember the team. Ty Floyd. I hit by a pitch. See, that's all it took. They hit me with the pitch. 2 home runs. Don't need 3 tokens for that though. One, 2. Let's go on a series.